What's up guys, it's your man StormDev, and today's video is going to be another recent events commentary video. We're going to try and not make this like the second one, and make this a little shorter, so that's why we only have two categories, two subjects in today's video. First one is Black Ops 4. I've been playing that quite a bit lately, and yeah, I don't know what caused the resurgence of me playing it a bunch. I have no clue. I have been watching a lot of old videos on it, like videos when Black Ops 3 just came out and stuff. So yeah, first I'm gonna talk about the multiplayer. The multiplayer, they just added a bare bones mosh pit mode, and I played that for the Xbox. So it was a while ago. It got released a week after PS4 got it. Can you imagine Black Ops 4 being playable in 2019? Can you imagine? Can you imagine, lads? Can you imagine? So basically what the mode does, it brings you in. You can't use any like equipment or tacticals or whatever that dumb shit is where you throw it, because in this game they basically ruined it. And so basically you cannot do any special issue like grenades or whatever. Like for battery you can't use a cluster grenade. For ruin you can't use a grappling hook. There's nothing to do with specialists in this mode. There's no ultimate specialist ability, and there's no special equipment for specialists allowed in this mode. There's also no stims. No stims like that you can put on your class. There's nothing like that allowed in this mode. I mean, I've not tried something like body armor, but I imagine that's not allowed either. And what it basically does, it gives you a basic stim, or it just gives you an upgraded stim, but for free. Something like that. I don't know. That's basically the mode. And so, you go in there and you kill people. It's way better because you don't have to deal with dumb shit specialists. There's a lot of issues that I find that in this game with, like, fucking dumbass time to kill and other shit like that. But this mode, like, it makes it completely different for some reason. And I like it. I like this mode. I mean, sometimes I don't have fun with it, but that's most likely because I'm bad. In fact, I started playing multiplayer a long time ago because everybody, like the Actman and other people, were saying that the multiplayer was like the best gunplay that we had. And I got frustrated when playing this multiplayer. I thought it was fucking stupid because with this whole stim system bullshit, they made it so that you can come back from a fight when you're at 4 health. And it's stupid. Anyways, that's multiplayer. Blackout, I mean, it added a new like hot pursuit or whatever dumb shit mode that it has the whole thing with respawning every circle cycle. I like that feature, but Blackout's not something I like. If they kept it the exact way it was in the beta, except for changing looting, I would have loved it, because in beta I could actually get kills. In beta I got my only win. I believe the first game I played with the full squad, I got a win. And it was actually so fun in the beta because I could actually get kills. And in the current state of Blackout right now, I drop in, I loot, I try to kill someone, but I end up dying. And it's probably because the people who play this game have been playing it the whole fucking time and just are complete sweats. Or it could be because I'm fucking horrible. Probably both. Zombies, the biggest subcategory for this whole Black Ops 4 subject. Been really liking 9 recently, probably because I haven't played it in a long time, and because it's actually like a good map in Black Ops 4. I've finally started to actually enjoy Black Ops 4 in the slightest bit. I don't enjoy the ether maps. I'll get into that in a second. I like Chaos. I like Chaos for what Chaos was meant to be. I've actually finally started to switch around, experiment with perks, and I don't know why I'm getting into it now, and I didn't get into it when the game launched, probably because the whole change with the perks and shit. First of all, I wasn't so happy that they did that, and second of all, I wasn't really used to it. I didn't really like it, but now I've actually started to experiment with perk setups, class setups, different weapons, different styles, you know, all that shit. Anyways, into the bread and butter of what I have written down on this piece of paper here. I just thought of something when I was sleep deprived, and I couldn't sleep, and all I did was think and watch YouTube. That's not important. Anyways, so basically, I thought of something new about why Black Ops 4 isn't, like, the perfect thing. So, when you think of Black Ops 4, what do you think of? You think of 9. And if you don't think of 9, you think of Voyage of Despair. You might think of Ancient Evil and Dead of the Night, but that's because those are the most recent. And you might think of Blood of the Dead, but most likely because it's controversial, and not a lot of people like the Easter egg, the whole thing with the dogs and shit. And I highly doubt you think of Classified. I very much highly doubt you think of Classified. The point is, when you think of Black Ops 4, you most likely think of Chaos maps. And I think I know why. So, with Black Ops 4 implementing all these new things in the zombies, like the new perk system, and elixirs and shit, all of that fits best in the Chaos storyline. I watched a lot of Mr. T Lexify videos and a lot of shit, and he said in one of his videos that when you pop an elixir in the Chaos mode, it actually looks cool. Like, when you pop it on 9, it looks like something that's meant for the mode. But when you pop it on Blood, or when you pop it on Classified, it looks so fucking weird. What I'm trying to say is, everything that they implemented in Black Ops 4 was meant for Chaos. This Black Ops 4 was not meant for the Ether storyline. Just not. It wasn't. Ether is not the same without, you know, the original perks, perk machines, perk jingles, all of that. They might have kept, you know, the really, really OG stuff, like buyable wall weapons. They have them drawn with chalk. In Blood of the Dead, I'm not sure if they do. I'm pretty sure they do, but, like, with the Chaos storyline, you buy them with this blue fucking circle or whatever. It's on the backdrop of the wall buy. But in Ether, they actually have chalk wall buys, which is really OG, and nobody really, you know, thinks of that stuff because it's so old and stuff. But they don't have perk machines, and they don't have gobblegums. And this might be very minor, but for the storyline, it might not be so minor. So with perks, you get perk jingles, and with perk jingles, that can inspire quotes, and quotes it can deal with the storyline. If they returned gobblegums, that would be perfect, because the events in Black Ops 4 take place in between Gorod Krovi and after Zetsubo. So what I would think is, if they implemented gobblegums, that would be the perfect thing. You could have quotes of how like, let's say Nikolai or Richtofen, or let's do Dempsey. Dempsey, I think, would make most sense. Let's say if, like, you went to go buy a gobblegum and he'd be something like, "Aw, this shit again." Like, that would be so cool. That would fit so well with the whole thing. I don't understand why they didn't return gobblegums and put elixirs. And another thing that brings up a lot is, they say that the Chaos storyline is separate. Then you have the same gunplay, the same weapons, the same fucking elixirs, the same dumbass perk system. Like, you don't have any quotes of what I know of about perk jingles, because I don't think there are any. And there's no Juggernog. I don't know why I thought of that, and I just thought it was cool. I don't know what it has to do with all the other shit I've been talking about, but yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting, and I'm actually, like, surprised that my mind actually came up with that. But, you know, maybe some other people are thinking of that too. That's pretty much it for this Black Ops 4 segment, so let's go on to the next one. Star Wars. So in my last recent events commentary, I talked about a leaked poster for the new movie of Star Wars Episode 9, and yeah, turns out it was, I think, like a preliminary design, or whatever, how you say that, but I think they weren't going to use that, and that was just like a test design or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Anyways, they dropped the trailer for 9, and I thought the trailer was cool, but everything behind the scenes kind of got me scared. I tweeted that I think this particular movie of the sequel trilogy is going to be my favorite. I mean, they've got so much fucking fan service. You're bringing back Lando. You've got, you know, I'm positive, I'm almost 100% sure that the desert planet that they show is Tatooine. Anyways, I thought the trailer was actually pretty cool, but that's the trailer. You have a bunch of people saying, like, fucking Kathleen Kennedy being like, "Oh yeah, this movie isn't gonna answer any questions, this is just gonna make more." And I don't think this movie's gonna tell a story because we don't want it to tell a story. That fucking bullshit with Kathleen. Here's my opinion on Kathleen. I think she should be removed. Deleted. I don't think she should be there for fucking Star Wars. That's how you got a pink-haired feminist in the 8th movie. Rian Johnson is like Kathleen Kennedy's bitch. They fucked the universe up, like with hyperspace ramming, like, and everybody's like, why didn't they do that before? And they're just creating problems. That's what Rian Johnson did. That's what Kathleen Kennedy's been doing. Anyways, mini rant. Back to the trailer. I thought the trailer was cool. That's like the 3rd time I said that. Anyways, I thought it was cool. I very much thought it was cool. Very much thought it was cool. I loved the crashed Death Star, and I believe this is the 2nd Death Star, and it has crashed on Endor, because there's no other planet that could have crashed on. I don't think Endor's rocky. What they showed in the trailer was a field, and it raining, and a lot of water. Okay, I'm aware that Endor has water, but I don't think it has oceans, like huge-ass oceans. And what they showed in the trailer was a field and it raining. Endor is very, like, tropical. I don't think it rains a lot. Especially the type of rain that they showed in the trailer with, like, a huge-ass thunderstorm and shit and harsh wind. At least it doesn't look like Endor. I think it's Endor, but it doesn't look like Endor. Like, with the cliff that they were standing on, like the rocky coast, that does not look like Endor. That absolutely doesn't look like Endor. Overall, I thought the trailer was cool, and I loved the part where they're like, you know, some people just never die or whatever they said, and then Palpatine laughed. I thought that was very cool. But, you know, that's my whole take on that, and overall I liked it. But that's the end of this video. That's the end of this recent events commentary. I'm sure I'll bring more. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my next Yikes, because I need to do that soon. But yeah. If you want to see more of these, I'm pretty sure I will make more anyways. Drop a like, drop a comment, what you liked most in this video, all that jazz. I've got my Twitter links in the description. If I like music, it's in the description, you know, all that jazz. Anyways, I will see you in the next one. Peace.